Welcome back for the second quarter. First quarter brought to us by APCO Easy Shops. This quarter brought to us by Bert Cameron, Chartered Accountants. As Shane grabs the seems to know everyone out here. We're on here, Shane. He's talking to everyone. Unbelievable up here. 4 goals to 26, Anakie. Leading Thomson 2 goals straight, 12 points. And we're just seeing if that big fella's back in the ruck yet. Is he, Shane? That big fella's got knocked over?
No, they've moved into centre forward. Looks like a permanent fixture there for the time being. And I apologise, Thomson aren't playing with 21. Steve McMahon must have been a late withdrawal. Probably due to non-arrival, I'd say. He's a Melbourne boy and may not have come down, seems though the other blokes don't appear as though here. But that's footy.
Well, back to the centre. He might have thought they needed 21 today after last week's effort. Here's the bounce down in the centre of the ground. Who can get this one out? Bass had a bit of a kick. It didn't travel much distance, though. Hand pass out towards the run of Stephen Green, who paddles the ball down towards half forward for Anakie. Needing a support here from Simon. Tapped away from Simon. The ball goes back towards the big fella there in Dave Collins, who's playing in the ruck now. Loses it. The ball rebound. Centre half forward. Here's the chance for the dasher in Elmer to get the kick in towards the pocket. Picked up by Gavin. Oh, the kick well smothered off the boot down there. Was that Vancouver smothering it? No, it was not. It was Kale. In fact Kale. Well done too, because Gavin looked like having a bit of a flying shot into the goal mouth there, but Kale did well. Smothered the ball and it's out of bounds. Boundary throw in deep in the attacking ground for Anakie.
Anakie, yes, in the forward pocket. Scotty Simon versus Glenn Menzies. Menzies wins the knockout. The ball comes to Gavin. It goes to ground. He's butted up against Phil Gavin. He has a snapshot from the forward pocket where Bissett and Petkovic fly for the mark. What's he going to pay here?
I thought the second grab might have been through the goals.
Yeah,
and the goal umpire right on the scene has agreed with me.
Yes.
Well, it's nice to be right once in your life. And 1 point off the boot there of Phil Gavin.
Yes, it takes the score to 4-2 to Anakie.
4-3.
4-3, sorry, my apologies there. To 2 straight to Thomson. Petkovic goes members side looking for Darryl Allen. He's probably could have been paid free kick with over the shoulder, but the ball comes to ground. Mickey Elmer still, Jamie Elmer firing for it, comes to Lehman. Lehman goes to attempt a kick, and the ball going to be bounced down on centre wing by the umpire, Santa Spiriodio.
And Jamie Elmer there, not all that impressed with the treatment he received in that pack, getting up and just letting people know that he's around the factory. Bounce down, up they go. Welsh again tries to claim it out of the air. Just lost it on this occasion, and but lost it. Free kick he's going to get out of this one. Did you agree with that one, Shane?
Yeah, Dave Collins sort of lost sight of the ball, and Welsh didn't have control of it at all, Cookie.
Okay, I won't argue with you. Big Welsh. Best man on the ground the first quarter. Comes in right foot kick. He's getting plenty of distance too with these kicks today. Down he goes. Out comes Corey Bissett in front. 2 bites at the cherry. Takes the mark inside the 50-metre zone. Scoring shouldn't be a problem for this long kicking full forward. And a chance for he to post his 3rd goal of the day.
They got to make a move there. Bissett is just too strong for Mario Peavy. He's done well on him, but I mean, the writing's on the wall. He's gone a torpedo and got onto it and bang.
Have a look at this. Have a captain look at this. Oh, he's kicked the cover off it. It hasn't just sailed through. It would have had about 4 cars back, I reckon. A magnificent kick off the boot by Corey Bissett. That's his 3rd. You don't see too many spiral punts come off. How did that one go?
Yeah, that was a beautiful kick. He's kicked the fair dinkum wind out of the ball, I would have thought there, Cookie. It's gone for miles.
Oh, the old days of World of Sport. Bruce Andre would have been ecstatic about that one. The old taut instep and everything. Yeah. Magnificent kick, Corey Bissett. Still 2 bites at the cherry. Should be 1 bite only on a day like today, I'd suggest, but 4 points on the board to the big full forward. And his father's here today, Georgie Bissett, of course, the former Footscray and the Collingwood player. And down at Port Arlington, he played all around the place. Here's Welsh grabbing the ball at the centre of the again. And Big Welsh unloads a long bomb. He's down there looking for Simon. Out comes Bissett. It wasn't Bissett at all, but knocked away on this occasion. And Carl, is it? Hand pass across in the direction of half-back flank. They stack in on top, but a chance here for Thomson to go into attack.
Gang collects the ball at centre wing, kicks inboard, but once again they've kicked it to Welsh like he hasn't got a Pertland goal jumper on, for Christ's sake. Welsh comes to the outer side of the ground where Totten's created a loose man, and he takes an easy uncontested mark. Totten kicks up to half forward with Phil Gavin, takes control of the ball. He handballs over the Bully. Bully's in the clear. He's got Miles and Bissett on the lead again, and bang, he takes another one grabber again.
Yeah, finding a bit of confidence, the big fella down there at full forward, and well played by Bull. He could have banged away, but he was told Corey's on the lead, and he delivered it to him beautifully, and the big fella didn't let him down with a pair of strong hands. And again, it all started from Welsh at centre half back from an errant kick from a Thomson player.
Yeah.
Here's Bissett coming in the line-up for the fourth goal. We've got a perfect view of this one as he comes in and punt kicks. This time it's the drop punt. It's swinging back. I think he's got it. It's another goal. Oh, judge the breeze to perfection on that occasion. Corey Bissett kicks his fourth. And on the Bird Cameron Chartered Accountant scoreboard, Anakie now have gone to 6 goals, 3. That's 39 points. Thomson stagnant at the moment on just 2 solitary straight goals, 12 points. And we played 4 minutes in the second quarter on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock.
They've made a move. Thomson. Menzies is going back to centre half back, and they're bringing Petkovic out to centre half back.
Menzies going back to fullback, you mean?
Fullback,
yep.
Sorry.
He's gone back to pick up Bissett. Is he the man or Demopoulos?
I think Demopoulos is the man, yeah.
He's got a lot of body strength, Johnny Demopoulos, hasn't he?
He's probably a bit quicker than Corey, but, well, he's got the job of looking after the older brother.
Well, the way he's going, I wouldn't be surprised if he finds himself back there at some stage during the day, Corey Bissett,
sure
because
he'll get his turn.
he's getting a few goals too easy down there. Oh, Welsh has gone up and thumped it about 30 metres towards the run of Jason Flynn. Lost it, though, and a chance coming out of defence. Long kick up the ground there.
By Petkovic. Petkovic into centre forward. Gardner's dropped the mark. Oh, Mick Gann took the short step and turned the back on it there for a moment. Bissett kicks off the ground, comes into the commentary position where Mick Carter's fighting for the ball against no one really, and the ball should be balled up in front of us here on centre wing. There, Mick Carter, he's just trying to knock it out, nowhere in stage for the free kick, but didn't.
Not able to.
And have a few words to someone over the fence too.
And if you don't mind, the umpire says, I'll start play anyway, Johnny Tatton, and he does so. Up goes the big fella Collins, punches the ball away. Bissett, clever, knocks it back towards the run of Stephen Green. Long kick by Green towards centre half forward. Looking for Gavin, but out in front on this occasion, taking the mark, is the number 20 Guernsey of Dean Carl.
Cale kicks out to centre wing where Hall's under immense pressure, but comes out of it okay, keeps control of the ball on centre wing, knocks it forward and runs out of bounds. Good effort there by young Peter Hall, running at it under a bit of pressure, 3-1, and won the contest.
Yeah, boundary throw in, grandstand side of the ground. We've gone 6.5 minutes of the second quarter on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock. The ball goes down there towards Bath, who can't handle on this occasion. Also running in there was Tommy Ritchie's. He couldn't gather, and we're going to have another boundary throw in on the far side of the ground. Almost true centre wing position.
That's a pavilion, not a grandstand cookie. Anyway, Welsh knocks the ball to Scott Simon where the ground. Mickey Gann picks up and shoots forward where Gardner and Totten's been a good tussle all day. The ball comes to ground and falls out of bounds on the half-forward flank for Thomson.
The big foot up high there was Mark Bradford there for Anakie. Haven't seen much of him today or in previous encounters. Anakie might well be a new player for him.
Could well be. Doesn't ring a bell with me either.
Oh, Darryl Bissett takes it out of the air doing the ruck work on this occasion. Spins around and kicks with right foot towards centre wing. Up goes Simon. Almost took a beauty. Can't hold the mark. He's well tackled on this occasion by Bath. Bath taps it out. Welsh is held without the foot. He might get a free. Play on as the call. He was staging as the umpire. Here's a chance now for Simon to butter up. He goes in, paddles the ball backwards. Actually, between his legs. Pretty clever stuff. There's too many on the ball for mine. I think the umpire should ball it up before there's a bit of a how do you do, and there just about was.
Yeah.
And
Blake throwing the punches was sitting on his backside. Not a good place to be when you're throwing them. The
What
umpire bounces down. Goal goes straight to Gogol. He kicks forward where Phil Gavin was held without it. Bounces into no one. Lehman should have taken or given it away or something, but doesn't. Gavin collects the ball. He gets her on his right foot. Looks for someone out in the wing where Green pushes Mick Gann in the back with the knee before the ball was there, and good decision, umpire for mine. Gann on half back.
He's been a stalwart of this club, has he not, Mickey Gann?
Oh, he's been here for 5 or 6 years. Yeah, he's done well early, Mick, in his career. He didn't play for a long time, but he goes for Demopoulos. Demopoulos staging for a free kick. Picks up the ball. Tommy Ritchie handballs.
It was an ordinary handball. There was a duck just went past there. Shane not missing anything. The commentary, a duck just flew past. You wouldn't believe it. And Tommy Ritchie's hand pass wasn't particularly good as the duck went past. The umpire's going to ball this one up.
Crook.
He's waiting on the umpire. A bit of laughter up here. I didn't see that duck. Bounce down. Up they go. Demopoulos wins the hit down. Got it away to Mickey Gann. Goes on that favoured left foot of his. Tumbles the punt towards a rubbish bin. That's all he picked out there. It's over the boundary line and out of bounds.
Yeah, young Brett Smith from Bell Park out to see an encounter with Thomson Anakie. They got the bike, of course. And if the Bell Park coach is listening, he's having a can. Anyway, Welshie knocks it to Jamie Elmer. Elmer kicks forward where the contest should be between, who's that, 28, Friday and Petkovic, and Petkovic comes out in front with a free kick over the shoulder.
It's Brendan Jolly. There's no Fridays
Jolly,
playing
sorry.
out there today. He had a few drinks yesterday. That was Friday, and you've got the Friday on my mind, as usually Beach used to say.
Yeah.
And the free kick was at Petkovic.
Petkovic
Out
down
towards
Gann.
the centre wing position. Gann takes the mark just inside the boundary line, and he will send Thomson into attack, and they badly need to score some goals because Anakie have snuck away. They've got 6 goals, 39 points on the board to Thomson, 2 goals straight. That's on the Bird Cameron Chartered Accountant scoreboard.
Yeah, ball comes to ground where Jamie Allen was caught with it. Couldn't do much with it. The umpire decides to ball it up on the half-forward flank, the Thomson end. Who's going to contest this one, Cookie? Collins versus Welsh. Collins is thrown to the ground by Welsh, but probably fairly. Bissett knocks the ball forward to Mick Carter. Somebody else kicks it off the ground before Mick gets there. There he is. Green kicks it forward for Anakie. Lindsay Bath picks up, gets around, doesn't get around. Good tackle by Green. Lehman, it chips in to help. He runs back into trouble. Scott Simon butters up for Anakie, and he's cool as a cucumber. Gives the Mick Carter running through centre.
And the hand pass was a beauty too. He set Carter free. Well played, Anakie. They worked hard at that. The hand pass from Flynn comes back to Gavin. Runs onto the left foot, spares a pass, but chipping in well as Robert Menzies takes the mark down there in front of Corey Bissett on this occasion. And he immediately swings play to the far side of the ground, and he's found a teammate out there. Is that Backwell?
That's Backwell. He's at half back. He kicks to centre wing where Gann is again. He goes up and takes it.
Oh, what a beauty!
Oh, it's on at centre half back too.
It's shot on centre half
Yep.
back, it certainly is. I'll stick with the fight, you stick with the play, mate.
Okay,
Gann going towards half forward.
Yeah, half forward line where no one in particular, and the ball goes out of bounds and near that rubbish bin again.
Well, the fight's over. We'll go back to the rubbish bin because the fight's over. It wasn't too much in it, actually. Just a bit of a push and shove and a bit of excuse me if you don't mind stuff. Boundary umpire throws it back into play. Welsh does it too easily once again. Takes it out of the air and tumbles the punt towards the half-forward centre wing position. Out comes Simon. Tackled. Loses the footy. Oh, got it back again. Well played. Goes on the left foot. A high kick towards centre half-forward. The ball bounces awkwardly there for the big fella Costello coming through. Hand pass from Gavin goes out wide to Alma. Alma in a bit of strife as he's tagged with the ball that occasion. It runs off his hands over the boundary line out of bounds. 60 metres around from the goal, to which Anakie attacking in the second quarter. They're going left of screen, and we've gone 12 minutes on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock.
Anakie, man, goes up uncontested there. Phil Gavin, Beggs runs through strongly. Scott Simon picks the ball up. He handballs forward, and unrun on the ball is Booley, but it's forced out of bounds by Mick Gann in the same position as last.
Yep, boundary throwing out there once again.
Yeah, it's turned into a sort of non-event at the moment. No score for a long time. The ball goes in. Demopoulos is wrestling there with Bissett. Scott Simon comes over the top. His kick is smothered. Backwell takes the grab. He kicks out here to Lumen. Lumen has fared him and got 150 yards in front of him.
And he takes the mark on the centre wing. Should have had a bounce or two. Doesn't. Spears the pass towards half forward. The target down there. Oh, well knocked away there. The target was Darren Dench. But good defensive work down there by the number. Is that 38, Guernsey? Michael Gibbons, I think it was, and over the boundary line he's found the safety thereof. Boundary throw in, and we played, 13 minutes only of this second quarter. Here's the throw in, not a bad one either. Welsh goes up, tries to slap it over the back, does so. It comes down to ground, hand pass from Kevin Green. Got the hand pass out, player thrown off the footy there, Flynn. Play on as the call. It's pretty rough out there now. Shane, I'm glad we're up here. I think you'll find umpire's going to ball this up before it gets out of hand. Good umpiring, Johnny Tatnell. Got in there quickly in the pack formed. It's been a bit willing out there, and he's going to bounce this down half forward for Anakie.
Tap one by Collins. Bliss picks up on his left foot, kicks it forward. There's a free kick off the ball somewhere. What's he plucked out here? He's picked out a free kick against Darren Dench. Goes to Jeff Totten. Don't know, what was that for? Cookie, I didn't quite
couldn't see that when I followed the ball also, and that was way back in the back pocket. He must have stopped him from trying to get away, I think.
Totten comes out here to Costello at half back.
He's a strong looking boy, Costello, isn't he? He's a bit
Yeah.
stronger than Abbott and Costello used to
That's
look, I'll
right.
tell you. Goes towards Bissett in the centre of the ground. Speaking about strong, man, he takes the mark right on that big chest of his in the true centre of the ground position. Johnny Demopoulos stands the mark, wondering what he's going to do to stop this play on this day as Bissett waits now. He's got a man free far side of the ground. He elects to go towards brother Corey, who leads well out down towards half forward. Goes up with one hand, can't mark on this occasion at the base of the pack. It's picked up and kicked round the corner by Booley, who's been a very handy player. Down to the forward pocket goes Booley, looking for Alma. Alma's doing good work down there at the back.
Oh, that's a
pass.
give.
It looked like a give to me too. That was Costello, was it? Gave it across to... It looked like Gavin going to come in and kick a goal, but it was a rugby. It might have been a forward throw, actually. It was that bad.
Forward pass,
and a free kick to Thomson.
Ball comes to Dean Cole, kicks to centre wing where Collins, and he's outmarked by Welsh. Welsh plays on, gives it to Corey Bissett. Corey Bissett fires a short kick into Green. Green has a shot at goal, but Beggs is in the goal square. Marks easy and just pops it through for an easy goal to Anakie.
Oh, yeah.
Poor defence there on Thomson behalf. Very poor.
Easy as you like that one by Ben Beggs. Was he the player that handed the ball over? I think he might have been.
No, I think it was Jolly.
Brendan Jolly, 28 it was. Yeah,
number
8 there was Beggs the goal. But I reckon it was a forward pass. And rugby would have been illegal as well.
Yeah, it certainly was.
But a goal on the board there to Ben Beggs, his second of the day. 4 goals to Corey Bissett, 2 to Ben Beggs, 1 to Jamie Elmer. That goes to 7 goals, 3. Anakie on the board, 45 points. Leading Thomson, 2 goals straight, 12 points. On the Bird Cameron Chartered Accountant scoreboard in the second quarter.
Demopoulos knocks forward for Thomson, where it goes to none in particular. Welsh picks up and tries to get a kick away. Goes straight up and down, and Darryl Bissett's under the mark and marks easy. Bissett looking forward. All he's got is Scott Simon on the lead, but he finds Welsh again uncontested. Welsh takes a slips catch, but not paid. Handball's out to Booley. Booley gives it off to Green. Green goes forward again where Bissett and Menzies do contest. Well done by Glenn Menzies. Picked up by Beggs on the ground. The ball runs out to Elmer. Jamie Elmer looks for Bissett. Bissett picks up as a fresh air shot. Kicked out of bounds by Mario Petkovic. The safer spot at the moment.
Bit of desperation down there that time shown by a few Thomson defenders. They weren't prepared to let their opponents get away and have easy shots for goal. We saw Bissett getting pushed off the ball, and then Petkovic doing well, cycling towards the boundary line. The throw-in shark by Simon. He's had a flying shot out of the air off the right foot. Wait on the goal umpire. Bouncing, it's a goal! Oh, great goal kicked by Scotty Simon. Took it out of the air very nicely. The ball was bouncing end over end, and right through she went. And Scotty Simon's got his first goal on the board, and Anakie looking awfully dangerous. They've got away. They've gone to 8 goals, 3. That's 51 points on the board. Leading Thomson 2 goals straight. That is 12 points only. Second quarter brought us by Bird Cameron Chartered Accountants. If you want to learn how to add up, you ring them up and they tell you how to fix up all your tax problems too.
You did right there. They do mine. Andy Wabowski, Peter Landis, yeah.
Good boys, one and all.
Yes, very good fellas.
Okay, we've gone 16 and a half, nearly 17 minutes of the Rocky 24-hour locksmith time clock. The bounce down's a shocker. Goes to the big fella there. Got
Tommy
the hand
Ritchie's
pass
in the
across in... who was that player there? 18
Tommy
was
Ritchie.
Ritchie's. He's in the ruck. Got the shock of his life when the ball bounced into his arms. I don't think he's in the ruck. I think he might be just in the middle there by mistake.
No, I think he's in the ruck.
He got the shock of his life anyway, and he got the hand pass away eventually. Players dived in on top, but this bounce down is as bad as the other one, but it went the wrong way this time. Knocked down there by the big fella Collins. Allows coming onto the football, kicking it off the ground, actually having a bit of a fresh air shot. There was Bradford for Anakie. Couldn't get it, and the ball kicked towards half forward, but Gogol is it out there too strong. Playing in front, takes the mark.
Goes towards centre where once again Welsh is in, should mark.
Oh, the big fella's got right up the ground and plucked a magnificent mark. Mark of the day, the big fella Welsh. Well, he got up the ground. Had to let the beat the bloke in front of him with his bad back. Oh, Welshie goes out wide now towards the centre wing position. Finds out here Elmer. Fires the hand pass back. They're mucking around a bit out here. And they forgot about the direct stuff they were doing before. Well done in there was Tommy Ritchie's knocking the ball backwards. Big pack of players. Welsh's back where he got almost where he took the mark. They got no value out of that mark at all. Long kick by Welsh down into the pocket. It's picked up by the little fella Beggs. A flying shot around the goal mouth. Not particularly good. Bounces back off Backwell's chest. Oh, pretty tough down there. Players going in. Flynn goes in. He's claiming the tackle. Is it too high or too long? Too long, said the umpire. And a free kick going to go to Thomson.
Yes, good tackle applied there by young Jamie Backwell in the back pocket. Bit of pressure applied by Thomson. They're starting to show a bit, but they've got to kick goals. That's
what about the marker Welsh's? There's life in the old
Magnificent.
devil yet.
Yes. Must have jumped over the yellow pages at least. Ball goes to centre half forward where Bath kicks it out of the pack and keeps running strong. Well done. Did he cop Jamie Elmer there? Yes.
He got him all
paid it
right
too
now.
high.
Well, I think it was accidental actually, but it was there, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
He'd be rubbing that one for a little while.
Yeah, Jamie Elmer at centre position looking for movement again. There's no movement up forward. They just must kick it up to Big Corey and he goes bang and grabs it. But the ball he runs underneath again, picked up by Beggs. Beggs goes to give it to Gavin. Gavin misses. Scott Simon picks up. He's looking for somebody. Kicks it backwards and finds Green on the half-forward line.
Great vision from Simon. He was under a bit of pressure. He could have just screwed it over the shoulder, but he heard the call from Green. Although he gave away 15 or 20 metres, he found his teammate and he's marked. He kicked from just outside 50. He's kicked it about 4 metres, I reckon, if he's lucky. The ball's built past whoever it was intended for. Comes back, in fact. Is that the coach who called for it? Was Darryl Blessett straightens up. Oh, the old boys go today. Oh, he's banged it through. Great goal by the big fella. He called for that footy. Now, when Green kicked it to him, just when the coach calls, you've got to give it to him. But he kicked it about 4 metres. Luckily, it rebounded to Darryl Blessett, who straightened up and did not look like missing. Magnificent goal.
Yeah, good captain's goal. That puts, what's that give him? It's 9-3, 57 to 2 straight 12. Thomson, you would say, Cook, you're in a bit of trouble.
Well, they're in more stripe than Flash Gordon, I'd suggest.
Yes.
Showing a fair bit of fight early in that first quarter, and towards the end of the first quarter they weren't that far behind. At quarter time the scores read 2 goals to Thomson, 4-2 to Anakie, but they've kicked 5 goals, 1 have Anakie. Thomson haven't scored as the big fella goes up. Welsh in the centre of the ground takes it easily, punt kicks down towards half forward, backwalls up and can't mark. Player thrown off the football here. Umpire says you threw it away as called by Shane Grabses, and the free kick goes here, and the free kick on this occasion goes to Jason Flynn. Out wide he goes. Gavin been very lively in forward pocket, has he not? And he takes this mark.
Yeah, Phil Gavin always elusive around that forward line for Anakie. He has been out there for a long, long time. Remember, he made me chase him all over the park one day. He kicked about 5 on me. I was very tired after the game.
That's right, Shane. You used to play in the back pocket a bit, didn't you? And
yeah.
Of course, they always reckon that there's only one more step up the back pocket. That's up in the in the commentary box. That's where he is. Oh, look at Gavin's kick swing back. He's breathed the breeze beautifully here. Anakie are storming here. They've got another one. Phil Gavin has kicked his first goal of the day. It is Anakie's 10th. They've gone to 10 goals, 363, leading Thomson 2 goals straight, 12 points. Yeah,
they're commanding lead at this stage of the game, Anakie, as the sunglass boundary umpire netball throws it back to the central umpire, Sander Spiriodio. He's about to put it down, and young Tom Ritchie, an inevitable task up against Paul Welsh, like fair dinkum. There's a bloke standing at centre forward who's 6'3", and got a bloke 5'10".
Here's Tom Ritchie's about as wide as a match. Never got near it on that occasion, and she's half as wide as a match. He's been shaved, I reckon. The big fella Welsh went up, got it down. Green's a chance to tattle it out of the middle. Elmer it was. Green it was, I beg your pardon. Back it comes. The hand pass there was errant from Lindsay Bath. Taken away. Here off the fence, off half back, comes Jeff Totten with a kick around towards half forward.
Jolly.
And is that Brendan Jolly taking the mark? Just out of my view, I think it is.
Yeah, Jolly fires it up the forward line where Bissett and Menzies will do battle again. Menzies punches away. Good roving by Hawley. Kicks it out of the last line where Nathan Armstrong and Mick Carter do battle. Mick Carter probably held without it, I thought. Mick Gann's been given a free kick for too high. Probably should have paid the first one to Mick Carter, I thought. But anyway, that's the footy.
Okay, they're a lot closer than what we are. That is for sure. We're about the 200 yards away from that. And umpire Sanders Brito on the job.
Heap over the top of Big Johnny Demopoulos when the ball wasn't there, and the umpire hasn't paid advantage, nor should he. There was no advantage to anyone there. Big Johnny Demopoulos on the half-back flank for Thomson. He's looking up there. There's not much to kick it to. There's no movement, no nothing. Terry Nankervis made half a lead. Now big Darren Bliss runs in towards centre half forward. His aim gone in that direction when Nankervis jumps over the top of him, doesn't pull this one off. Comes to Kale, who gives it off to Bath. Bath kicks forward where Burke and who's that? Bradford is another ball, bounces Burke's way. Lunchbox Gardner shoots in under his feet, and goals for Thomson's first of the quarter.
He's got their third.
And that's third for the game. 3-1-19 Thomson to 10-3-63 Anakie. Good work there by young Lunchbox. He's pretty lively customer on that forward line. But Thomson just show if they move it quick enough and get into a one-out situation down there, they can kick an easy goal, but they just don't do it often enough.
Well, I like the lead of Bliss there. He was the only one that led for the footy. Admittedly, he didn't take the mark. Nankervis came over the top, but at least he was a target. He was moving.
That's
something
right.
to kick to.
Something to kick to.
Because no one else was doing anything. They all just stand around with a hand in the air, one hand up, saying, I'm over here if you want me to kick it to me.
That's right. We knew they were there, but they weren't doing anything over there. But anyway, back to the centre where Santa Spiriodio bounces down. Ritchie's up against Welsh. Welsh knocks it to Green. Green gives it off to Gavin. Phil gives it over to the captain coach, Heap, and Heap kicks it out here to Jeff Totten.
Nice
Totten's
kick
on
from
himself.
Bissett. He finds Totten, who marks on centre wing, plays on immediately, takes a bounce, has to stab the pass a bit there as the player ran into him there was Bath. Totten's kicked down towards half forward. Green slips it out wide. No one able to gain possession. Here's a chance. Is that Mickey Gandis picks up on left foot he goes and swings play out towards the far side of the ground. Having a dirty day out there overrunning the ball, Tommy Ritchie's, and the ball spills back towards a player from Anakie. He's going to pick up any minute now. Good one too. Hand pass to Gavin there from Flynn, and Gavin's kick goes down towards, well, half forward flank position, and coming out taking the mark is Jamie Elmer.
Elmer kicks up towards Menzies and Bissett. Menzies is playing the right way against Corey, running from behind and jumps and punches it out of bounds. That's the only way they're going to play him. Run from behind and jump over the top of him.
The only trouble is, of course, they've taken away the dasher from centre half back, who sets up many attacking moves for Thomson. So they're robbing Peter to pay Paul, but you do give him his credit. So Robert, he's doing very well down there. Up he went in the ruck that time, knocked the ball to the ground. Player claimed tackle with the footy. Umpire said that was held to you as they pick themselves up off the bottom of the pack there. One is Scotty Simon, and the other one might have been... just missed him there.
Nathan Armstrong, I think.
Nathan Armstrong was it. Bounced down, goes towards Flynn. Knocked away from him. Simon's in there, goes back to Flynn. Flynn with a hand pass, right-handed one. Well tapped away by Gann, was it? Out he goes towards half back.
Free kick.
Trying to paddle the ball in front of him. Might have got one over the shoulder. I think he'll take the free kick. That's at a half back flank position.
Yeah, half-back line for Thomson. Mick Gann who's had a few possessions this quarter. Finds Demopoulos on the leading. Beautiful kick and finds Johnny Demopoulos looking forward. Still no movement. He's got nowhere to go. Dave Collins now makes a lead. Burke comes up. He's got nowhere. Look, he's at a loss.
He'll take it off him for wasting time. In a minute, if someone doesn't give him a lead, give him a lead. Someone out there. Here comes Demopoulos. Left foot kick, and after all that practice, he's tumbled the punt towards the centre wing position. Bursting his way through is Bradford Anakie. Paddles it in front of him and finds the safety of the fence. Getting close to half time. We've played 25 minutes on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock. And Anakie with a commanding break. Up they go. Welsh again wins the hit down. It's slapped back, though, this occasion by Demopoulos. Again going towards the fence. Not much happening out there at the present time. And the boundary umpire going to throw it in.
Yeah, on centre wing on the members' side of the ground. Dave Collins will go up against Paul Welsh. It's about time he got him back in the ruck. And the ball won by nobody. Picked up by Bissett. Gavin misses it. Terry Nanker's fighting for it on the ground. Bissett picks up, shoots a handball out to Welsh. Welsh goes forward and finds nobody in particular. Ball comes to the ground. Backall picks up and handball's out of bounds. Where Beggs and Back will see the ball go out of bounds in the Anakie forward pocket.
That Beggs, there's not much of him, but he's pretty lively down there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been a good player all day for him.
He could be related to Tommy Ritchie's. They're a pair of matchsticks together, but he's been a lively player down there, young Beggs.
Yeah.
As the boundary umpire commences proceedings once again with a high throw. The knockout was from the big fella there, the 28 Guernsey of Brendan Jolly. Slapped it back towards the forward pocket. It's gone out of the full this time, has it?
Yep. Matt Gardner. He's kicked it out on the full and gives them a bonus free kick. Who's going to take it? Brendan Jolly's going to take the kick.
I think you'll find he's pretty keen to get back and get it.
Yeah, there's just fight between him and Scott Simon to see who's going to kick a goal.
Yes, Scotty Simon's got one on the board. Brendan Jolly said, I wouldn't mind joining you. But the angle is pretty acute in there. But how's it kicking from that pocket?
It's all right if you're a left footer, Cookie. But if you're not, it's pretty difficult.
Okay.
He has a shot.
Yeah, right foot kick from Jolly's drifted across the face. Corey Bissett's up, but it's well off line on this occasion. It snuck in for a behind, as you say. Awkward kick there for a right footer, and probably we can excuse him for that mistake.
Yeah, difficult shot from out there, but good attempt anyway. Menzies, he'll kick out from full back, and he goes short and finds Matt Gardner. Matt Gardner in the practice wicket area there at Thomson, looking up forward, but once again, they may as well just head for the boundary line. Like there's no one out. No one to kick it to, so he just kicks it straight up in the air where he finds 3 Anakie and 1 Thomson, and Neville Gogol looks like picks out an easy mark.
Gogol it is, takes the mark outside half forward. Now he wants to get this ball moving quickly. Corey Bissett's given him the lead. He's getting under it now. Curvis from the side did well to punch the ball away. Battering up at the back of the pack there, slapping it out wide was the 25 Guernsey of Matthew Gardner, and they get it out of the fence to Thomson with a kick towards the centre half back position, but I think that
Jolly again
coming into it a bit there, taking the mark outside the 50-metre zone, probably too far out to score. Let's see if he looks for Corey Bissett again.
Yeah, he's led Corey, but no, he's decided against the lead and should have punched from behind.
Oh, I think Corey Bissett's marked that for mine.
Yeah,
the umpire saw it that way too. And the errant player there for Thomson,
Matt Gardner,
was Matt Gardner, who tried to outmark the big fellow Corey Bissett. Got the hands on it and brought it down. So shouldn't be too much trouble here for his 5th goal. Probably a matter of about 4.5 metres out from goal.
Didn't follow the golden rule, Cookie, did he?
Punch from behind. Yeah, basic stuff. In comes Bissett. Bang, he's kicked it into someone's house, I think, over the back there. It's a goal, no doubt about that one. Corey Bissett kicks his 5th, and in the Bird Cameron Chartered Accountant's 2nd quarter, we've seen Anakie absolutely steamroll Thomson, who've got 3-1-19 on the board. And we'll get the score for Anakie as they put it up on the board. I think it's about 10 goals now. 11-3, is it? Yep, 11. I think it might be at 11-3. That is 69 points, playing 19. So a pretty big lead now to Anakie. If it wasn't a big enough lead at quarter time, the half-time break looks like being a beauty if you're an Anakie supporter.
Yeah, they'd be very happy with this quarter. The way they kicked 7 goals, 2-1 straight, and the only time it went down to Thomson's forward line, they got a goal.
But it's been an interesting quarter, hasn't it? We've seen Daryl Bissett get off the ground. We saw Welsh take a great mark. We saw a duck fly past as well at one stage there. The ball out of the centre. Was that Gavin? Tumble balls down towards the half-forward zone. They're playing with plenty of vigour down there, Anakie too. As in they go. Was that Julie crashing his way through there? Got a little kick out, but it went straight there to Bath. Bath goes towards Terry Nankervis. Had a quiet quarter. Trying hard to get the ball out in front of him. Loses it this occasion. He's got support there from the fellow in Dench, is it? He tries to bowl the ball up. He does so short of the centre of the ground, and we'll see a ball up decision. Been a long quarter this one. They played 30 minutes on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock. Rockies out there at Corio Village helping us out each week and guest video.
Ball comes loose to centre wing where Gann and Jolly run at each other and they've seen it out of bounds. No, it wasn't Jolly, it was Mick Carter. The ball out of bounds, centre wing for Thomson. Oh, centre wing, no real advantage. Doing the ruck work is the Welsh and Richies again. Welsh wins easy. Comes to Dean Carl, who knocks it onto Nathan Armstrong, where the ball goes out of bounds for another ball in the same position as last.
Yeah, players just waiting for the half-time bell here, I think, Shane.
Just going through the motions, Cookie.
Okay, boundary umpire commences proceedings again with a nice throw in. Bissett takes it off the back of the pack and fires a hand pass away. The umpire's found a free kick.
He's plucked one out.
He's plucked one out. It's going to go to the fellow. He hasn't had a great day so far, Tommy Ritchie. This might be the turning point. He's got the free kick. Not sure what to do with it. Hasn't had it often enough. Now he plays on and gets dragged down from behind, but umpire hadn't called play on. And 50 metres. Tommy, your luck's changed, son. Take it with you. Take it for 50. Kick it another 50. And there might be a goal on the board here, but Thomson coming up.
Yeah, young Tom, first senior game, so he's...
She's a fair 50.
He might be overawed by the occasion.
Well, perhaps that was the umpire, giving the greatest 50 metres of all time.
And wastes the ball.
Yeah, chipping in there was that Gogol takes the mark. Experience plus goes across from half back towards the centre wing position, looking down there for Simon. Simon gets the ball out, does well. He's got a running teammate here on left foot, goes quickly towards Corey Bissett and Sir Robert Menzies. Sir Robert's in front, does well, taps it away, but it goes back in the arms of Corey Bissett. Here's a 25-metre high hand pass heading in the direction there of sitting under on this occasion was Mickey Carter. Didn't matter because the siren's gone for half time.
Half time here at Thomson, and the score reads Anakie 11 goals 470 to Thomson 3 straight 18.
3 straight goals to Thomson, that's correct there. Just checking the scoreboard, which is almost out of our view, to 11 goals 470. That quarter, Thomson managed 1 goal only. Anakie kicked 7 goals 2, so pretty straight kicking there from Anakie, Shane, and they've been far too good. Goal kickers, can you give us?
Goal kickers. Corey Bissett has 5, Ben Beggs 2, and 1 each to Scott Simon, Jamie Elmer and Daryl Bissett.
And Phil Gavin.
Phil Gavin has 1.
Yeah, he's got 1 as
10,
well.
Sorry. Yeah, down there he is 2. And for Thomson, Lehman has 1, Lunchbox Gardner has 1, and Darren Dench snuck in for 1 there in the first quarter.
Okay, so at half-time, Anakie 11-4-70 on the Bird Cameron Chartered Accountant scoreboard. Lead Thomson 3 goals straight 18. If you're out there at the Queen of the West, it's time to charge your glasses. We'll be back with the third quarter shortly.